The jab is the most important punch that you could throw in Muay Thai. The jab is a setup punch. It can be used offensively, it can be used defensively. You can follow the jab up with pretty much anything you want. You could use it to keep your opponent at bay, using it defensively. And again, using it, stepping forward and setting up your next combination with it. The jab is usually thrown with a step in. Now this step in, it's important because you're transferring all of your weight to the front. So you can step in, transferring the weight to the front, or you can simply transfer the weight to the front without the step in. So it's that transfer of weight. Transfer of weight. Step in. What's really important with the jab is that you don't want to be giving it away. You don't want your opponent to be able to read your jab. So not elbow out when you jab, because your opponent's going to notice, okay, every time he throws the jab, his elbow's coming out. So keep the elbow directly in the center. So it's a lot harder to read. Another thing with the jab is that you can also change the levels. So when you throw the body jab, you're going to drop your level and step in at the same time. Those are the fundamentals of the jab. Some other things to keep in mind about the jab are, you might want to change up the timing and the rhythm of the jab. So maybe you'll throw one just a little bit slower, okay? A little slower. So your opponent thinks, oh, that's the speed of your jab. And then you hit him with a really fast one. So always be changing up the rhythm. A little slow, and then fast. Another thing with the jab is that you want to make sure that when you bring the jab back, as you put it out, when you retract it, make sure that you're bringing it right back into your stance so that you're protected. I see a lot of people bringing the jab back like this. And what's going on is that they're leaving themselves open for an overhand right. So when you throw the jab, make sure that you're bringing it right back to your stance and not down like this. Right back to your stance. Another thing you want to keep in mind with the jab is that I'm protecting myself with my right hand, okay? So as I throw the jab, my right hand's not down here. My right hand is up here, protecting this side of my head. My shoulder is also coming up here. So I'm coming out here. If you watch this part of my hand, you'll see the rotation. And my shoulder is protecting this side of my jaw when I throw the jab. From a different angle, my shoulder is protecting this side of my jaw. The other side, this hand is protecting this side. So make sure that when you're throwing the jab, that you're protecting yourself on all sides.